How's it going, everyone? Spencer here with Spencer's Stuff. Welcome to the community. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't picked up on it, I haven't uploaded a video in quite some time. The primary reason for that is because I've had a few things going on in my life. I got married, just got back from my honeymoon. As well as that, I've been having work done on my house, and it's just been one thing after the other, so I haven't had a lot of time to upload YouTube videos, but I am now here. I'm here for you all so I can start making more content and hopefully help this channel take off. Today specifically, I'm going to be unboxing the PS5 Pro. I'm going to do the M.2 SSD installation, as well as putting the disk drive on there, and then doing a size comparison versus the original PlayStation 5 Launch Edition. But before I do that, I ask that you please hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, ring that bell notification icon so you're informed of everything I upload in the future. Thank you so much. So immediately, we're just gonna look at the front of the console. I'm not gonna get too involved in this unboxing so that you don't have to look at me. Let's be real here, you're probably looking at the PS5 Pro, not my pretty face. But anyway, the front of the box is pretty basic. You have the PS5 Pro, a picture of it, and it's just a plain black box with a blue top and some logos of the PlayStation on there. Nothing too crazy. Flipping it around now, you can see all of the marketing jargon on the back. PSSR is on there, or in Digital Foundry's case, PSSR. I couldn't help but laugh at that. That was so funny. But yeah, that's basically Sony's AI upscaling software. There's an optimized console performance thing where it just basically says that you're getting better performance on this console, which you obviously should be. And then the advanced ray tracing section, which, like I said before, we'll see how this plays out. I'm not expecting as much with the console at launch, but I do expect to see much better performance as we move into the generation. All right, so I'm gonna start the unboxing experience. I already cut the top here so that I wouldn't have to do that on video. So we're just gonna flip this up, and I can already tell this box, this sleeve is so flimsy. This box reeks. What the heck? Oh gosh. Oh, it smells like rotten broccoli in this box. Ew. Ugh, all right. Well, hey, that's a great start for Sony. All right, well, let me get this out. I'm gonna pour this. Hopefully the smell goes away as it gets some air. I don't know what that is. Ugh. All right. Flipping this up now. PlayStation logo, pretty basic. There's a few pull tabs on the top. That's reassuring and probably what was flying around in the box. Got these little pieces of the stand right here. Looks like there's two of them. Put those off to the side. You'll have your HDMI cable, power cord. One great thing I can say is if you did buy an extension cable for your base PS5 and you have this, like I bought a longer cable, it's the same like 2-prong connector. So you won't have to go out and buy, you know, a 3-prong connector similar to how the PS4 Pro was. You're gonna get your USB-C to USB-C cable. As well as that, you'll get your new DualSense controller. All right, so flipping this down, we're gonna get to look at the console itself, I guess. You pull that up. I'm gonna reach in here. Pull out this egg carton, instruction manual, more instruction manuals, a safety guide. And then you get your egg cartons, pull those out. And this is really light compared to the original model. This is pretty impressive, actually, now that I'm feeling it. It's not like a behemoth. All right, there it is. PS5 Pro. This is pretty small. It's impressive. I like it. Well, obviously on the left side is the base model PS5 or the launch model, and then the right side is the Pro. I really like how the fins look on the Pro. I think it actually adds a really nice sleek design to it. What's really impressive is the Pro is actually about the same height as the base model. As well as that, depth-wise, the PS5 Pro is a lot better, not as deep, and I can tell you just from picking it up, it is not as heavy. And that is a very good thing for if you are going to be using this to travel at all or bringing it with you anywhere, or even just for portability's sake. Not that you're really going to be carrying around your PS5. So now I'm going to flip them here, show you kind of what's to be expected. And you'll immediately notice the original PS5 has the disk drive. This one does not. I do have the disk drive and I'll install that in a minute. You're going to get two 10 gigabit ports on the original, same here, but these ones are USB-C for both of them as opposed to just one. Flipping it to the back, I don't think there's too much different in the back. Yeah, you'll see here the power cords are the same. 10 gigabit USB ports. Your HDMI moved up higher. It's now in the center of the console, which I think is pretty good. I'd rather be in the center of the console versus the side. And then you have your Ethernet port. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much the same. So I think I'm going to jump in now and install the disk drive, kind of show you how it works. And then I'm going to put the M.2 SSD in there. And I'll give you my final impressions on what I think of this console's looks after the unboxing. I figure if you're a PlayStation user like I am, you're probably going to want to see an unboxing of the disk drive. I'm sure there's a few of them out there. But I personally have a launch console, so I never needed it. So I'm going to cut that open real quick. I'm going to unbox this disk drive. Really shouldn't take very long. Opening it up. Be simple. Little pull tab here. Pull that right up. Well, you were supposed to pull it right up and the box would release, but clearly that's not what happened. Ugh. All right. Pull up the little tab there. Okay. Opening it up. Got more stands. That's great. Got more stands in this little package. So if you lose your other ones, you got extras. You've got the cover. So essentially on the top of the console now. It'll look like that with the bolt. And then last, got the disk drive itself in here. I'm still incredulized that we had to buy this on a $700 console, but surprise, surprise. There's your disk drive, and now I'm going to install it. Okay, so I'm going to give you a top-down view on this so you can kind of get an idea of how things operate. I have not opened this yet. I only have heard that it's from the back that you have to do everything. I'm going to see how this works. I'd imagine it's like the launch console where you pull the fin up and pull it back, but I don't know. Oh. Do these? Oh, okay. So there is a difference then from the base console then. Okay, yeah. So it looks like the fins are now not fins anymore. They're just little clip-ins. Very interesting. I was not expecting that. I think it's a little bit easier. So that's nice. I imagine it's probably that. Yep, it's the same up here. Okay. These are really worrying. I could see these breaking very easily, but hopefully not. So it looks like then the disk drive is just going to go over here, and then your M.2 SSD, which in my case is a 4 terabyte version, goes over here. All of my games are over there, so I'm not going to have to wait forever to install these. I would recommend you guys get a screwdriver. I only have this small drill. Don't use a drill. I'm just going to tell you that now. I mean, it's a weak one, but don't use a drill when you're installing your SSD. You should use a screwdriver. Immediately what you're going to do, you'll notice that there's the input right there. There's an input at the top here. Looks like it just set it right on in and it plugs in. Yep. I think that's it. Oh, nope, you know what? I'm wrong. There's clips at the back. So what you actually have to do, I'm sorry, I haven't done this before. You take these feet and they're going to clip in right here where these triangles are. So you feed those in first, and that's what's going to hold it into place. And then you'll take this, and you'll push it into place, and there, now it's stable. Hey, you know what? I'm doing this as a user who's never done this before, so it's going to be kind of how you guys are expecting things to go, I guess. So I'm going to take my little drill here. I have done this before on the base model. Gonna get that screw out. You have a screw down here. This one is very important. That is basically going to hold the M.2 SSD into place. You want to take that out. Then you have a spacer in here as well. And the spacer, I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick up on, that spacer is what is gonna hold that M.2 SSD in place. Take this, plug it in. Okay. Now you can see it's wobbling around, which is not what you want. So what I'm gonna do, like my screw fell. There we go. What I'm gonna do, you take the spacer, you take the screw, feed that through like so. And that spacer's in there to basically just hold your SSD in place. Okay. Nice and secure now. We'll take that, put it back in. There's a little clip back here. Put that in like so. Take this screw. Okay. Nice and tight. So now we're going to take the plates and put everything back together the way it's supposed to be. You'll notice that there is the disk drive slot here, which in my case is over here. And then there's a little spot right here where there's a triangle that's going to be a feed-in spot. Right here is where it's going to feed. And then you're going to push it in. So once you feed this in like so, it just snaps into place really easily. And you can see already, nice and stable. Take the other plate here, line it up like so, and everything should snap into place the way it should. It does. And then you've got your console all situated. And obviously once you take the stands, there's actually little slots in here, which might be kind of hard to see, so I'll zoom in. A few little slots in here for your stands right here and right here. Take the little stands, put them in like so, and then you are good to use your console laying flat. Now that the unboxing is done, you can kind of see how it looks. I've got the disk drive on there, I've put the M.2 SSD in there, and you can see size-wise they're very similar, but the Pro is still slightly smaller. I like the overall profile of the Pro, I think it looks nice, and I think that whoever buys this is actually going to be very happy with those size compared to the base PS5. I look forward to playing games on this. I do have one disclaimer with this whole process, and I did say it earlier in the video. When it comes to using a drill, don't use it. I'm going to put these on the side here. Yeah, you can kind of see this is with the disk drive side. And then laying flat. I honestly hated the stand on the original PlayStation 5 model. It's just not a great stand. It's not on there right now, but looking at them, I mean, the profile looks nice, even though mine is obviously doesn't have the stand on it right now. But they look decently similar. They still have that clamshell look. And I still think all in all, it's a decent looking console. I look forward to getting some black panels on this the Pro model and then a matte finish in the middle. But all in all, the unboxing was pleasant, although the box did reek. But I am happy the console looks the way it does. I think it'll be a great gaming experience, and I hope whoever buys this ends up enjoying the whole process. Anyway, hope you all like this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I look forward to seeing them, and I hope you all have a great day, great evening, whatever it might be in your area, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you all for watching. See you later.